Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another you versus them. Sagittarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Sagittarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Sagittarius spirit. Alright, Sagittarius newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Sagittarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck I have the World card. So I think somebody is calling judgment on this connection and saying, I need to shut this chapter down. I'm not waiting around for a revival or a renewal, but I'm moving on. I'm allowing the universe to, bring me a brand new soulmate. This connection was not built on stable foundation. I know they would want to come back to me, but do I really want to repeat that pattern? I should accept that this had nothing, and it was built on sand and the structure has fallen, and that's it. The other person, they're saying, yeah, but I do want to come back. I do want to come back now. I don't want anyone else. I choose you. You're the cup I want. I dream about you. I think about how I can work this out with you. I want to travel towards you. I want to heal your broken heart. So let's see what's going to happen then. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Sagittarius. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Sagittarius and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. All right. First card here says delays. Delays and setbacks were affecting this connection. Second one says chaser. Someone in this connection is now the chaser. Third one says fear. Someone is letting fear affect this connection. Alright, so these were your messages from the universe, but let's also do your dialogue message card, Sagittarius. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll start the clarification. So, Sagittarius and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person. Alright, let's take a few more from another deck. Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. Okay, and we'll take a few more from a third deck, Saggis, and then start the reading. Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. Alright, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Saggi says, you're always in my dreams. Shame on me. I put others before you. Soon after I realized they were of no value to me. Allow me to work on me so I can work on us. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. I wanted you, but I couldn't express all my feelings for you. I miss you all the time. I'm not worth your tears. I wake up with you on my mind. Just know that I'm sorry. I have a hard time focusing on you when I'm trying to build an empire. I think one person's not paying them any attention, saying, yeah, I'm not focusing on you anymore. I'm focusing on my own life now. I don't care what my family or anyone else has to say. I want you and nobody else. Telling you that I need you now will be the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Sagittarius, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left side, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the other side, who I'll address as person B, only because I could be dealing with two Sagis here. So, but if this is your reading, of course, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. This is a general reading. Please use your own judgment here. All right, so person A, let's focus on you first. How are you feeling currently? What's the judgment card for you? Yeah, person A says, I'm calling judgment to this connection because they never put the work in. They never put in any effort. So I'm taking a call and saying, I'm not going to put in any more work either. In fact, I'm not even waiting for an offer from them anymore. They said what they had to say. They did what they did. And that's it. Yeah, I'm not fighting for them. I'm not competing for their attention. I don't want to be in a connection which is full of conflict. I'm not waiting for that offer anymore because I realize this person, they lied to me, they cheated on me, they ghosted me, they were a runner. So why am I holding on to them? No, I'm not. I've released the connection. They didn't treat me well. They disrespected me. They never stood up and offered me anything committed. This person was probably just a trickster. Now that I know what a toxic connection this was, I've released this connection. Person A feels the other person was pretending to be somebody they were not, but they were never truly in their power. They were pretending to be somebody they were not. So person A says, why should I lose any sleep or have any sleepless nights over them? Omkaratarot. I'm not doing any of that. Right? So person A, if somewhere feels they got fooled by the other person, maybe they feel the other person was very arrogant and they wanted to have all the power in the connection and made person A feel that they were probably not good enough to be with them. So person A says, that doesn't matter. I'm on my own chariot now. I'm moving forward. I realize that this was not my true soulmate. Why do you feel this way? Person A, tell me. Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune for you? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, person A says, because I realized that I have the power. I have the power to wait or not wait or stick around and be an option in somebody's life or just drop it once and for all. I realize I can just give up. I don't have to fight for a connection which only hurt me and betrayed me. I have the power to heal my own broken heart. I have the power to choose my own self and not make anyone else make me feel as if I'm not good enough for them. And that's when the universe will probably, move my life in a positive direction. And who knows, maybe even send me a brand new soulmate. Am I right, person A? Is that how your mindset is at? What's the Knight of Cups for you? What's the Knight of Cups? Yeah, person A says, because maybe I just had to learn a lesson that I should only give to people who give back to me in return. So I think person A is right now manifesting a brand new soulmate who they can have this equal partnership of equal give and take with. Okay, so then how do you see this person then? How do you feel about person B? How do you feel about the connection currently? Tower. So, like I said, person A has accepted that this connection was not going anywhere. In fact, it was moving backwards instead of moving forward. It was full of conflict. It was like a building standing on a foundation of sand. It crumbled down, and person A says, "Yeah, I don't want to repeat that chapter where my love got taken for granted." They depleted my energy. They took away everything I was giving them and left me in lack. So yeah, I'm making my own decisions now. I don't want to go and repeat the same chapter again and again. So what action person A will finally take? I will open later, Sagittarius. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this then? What's the Eight of Cups in reverse for you? Person B says, I want to work things out with them again, Omkaratarot. I want to work things out with them. I want to go back towards them. I choose them. I don't want anyone else. That's the only golden cup I want. They're very burdened, very overwhelmed. They want to talk. They want to message. They want person A to message them, all in an attempt to return. This person definitely, two cards, Eight of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Cups, which is like, I really want to return. If only person A would just reach out and talk to me. They're feeling terrible. Okay, so they're feeling very burdened, very frustrated. They're very frustrated at the fact that person A has not yet forgiven them and is probably still angry and upset with them. Okay, then tell me, person B, why do you feel this way? Why do you feel you want to return back to them? Person B says, because I've been thinking, I've been pondering, I've been thinking, I've been reflecting, and I realize how badly I betrayed their trust. I hurt them, I betrayed them, I kept secrets from them, I ended this connection very painfully. So all I'm asking is, give me another chance. I want to fight for this connection, to give me another chance. In fact, I think person B just might be ready for commitment now. Right? They first and foremost just want to make things right. It's like, I just want to work things out with person A because I realized that I was in the wrong. I hurt them. I know I betrayed their trust. And they found out. Yeah. They found out and released me. Anything else? Yep, they're realizing. They're realizing that the tower was created or had happened because of something very foolish. Maybe they made a foolish choice. Maybe they didn't take a leap of faith. Maybe they were offered a new beginning. So this person is very worried that they've lost out on the best connection of their life. They've lost out on a soulmate bond. Now all they want is like, can we just work this out? Will you at least talk to me? Just let's chat, let's talk, let's work it out. I know I hurt you. They want to return back one way or the other. It's like they may attempt to reach out to work things out, but I think now they've realized that I do want long-term or commitment as well. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Chariot. What's the Chariot? What's the Chariot? Oh, they're jealous. They're jealous because they don't know where person A is at. Are they single? Are they happy without me? They're very, very jealous that person A is moving on without them. Maybe it seems that they're not even hurting over me anymore. They are not bothered about me anymore. They seem to have cut me out of their life. I think person B was all along hoping. They were really hoping that this connection would not end. Right? They are still hoping that, they can get a chance to heal things between the two of you. They want to get over this toxicity. This person thought they had a chance, or they feel they still want a chance, a second chance, because now they are lonely and sad, I think. So they want to break the silence. But they are a little jealous right now because they feel person A is, out there, single, independent, moving on in their own life, not even looking at them, not even hurting over them. And that's leading them to feel very disappointed that, I had an opportunity. I should have invested when the time was right. Maybe in the past, person B just came across with only passion and nothing else. And they could have been a bit of a runner where they, lied, cheated, ghosted, something they did. And now they are very jealous that person A is not even hurting over me anymore. They seem happy without me. So let's see then what actions you guys will take. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle this one, do Sagittarius let me know if the storyline has resonated. You can do that by clicking on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. That would be really, really helpful. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Queen of Cups. Person A is refilling their own cup, it seems. They got depleted here. And they told me that I had a lot of love to give Omkaratarot, but they kept taking. They depleted my cup. They didn't fill it back. But, I haven't lost my will to love. I still have a lot of love in my heart. I've refilled my own cup. I'm loving myself right now. Am I right, person A? Tell me, what's the Queen of Cups? Or do you still love person B? What's the Queen of Cups for you? Ace of Wands, Strength card, Five of Wands, And the Three of Wands. Yeah, person A says, no, I'm filling my own cup. I'm in my happy place right now. Yes, they're right. I am happy. I have cut this person out of my life. I'm focusing on protecting my energy, going towards things that make me happy, on a passionate brand new beginning for myself. I've regained my power. I've regained my strength. Yes, I think person A could be getting a lot of attention, but they've wisened up to not give their heart too quickly to somebody else. Yes, they could have a lot of attention towards them, but they are choosing to hold back now after maybe this experience with person B that, well, if anybody is worth my while, then they have to come and win me over because, well, I love myself first. So, yes, they could be attracting in a brand new soulmate. They are using this betrayal as a lesson to maybe make future decisions about who they allow into their life and who they have to say, I'm not interested. So person A has done a lot of healing work on themselves. Okay, so person B, what about you? What's your action going to be in the next 7 days? Person B's action towards person A or otherwise in their own life. Strength. This person is lacking courage, I think, right now. They need strength to even approach the other person. Tell me why. What's the strength card? Or maybe they're not well, I don't know. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. No, this is just that they're lacking courage. This person has the clarity now that they want to talk, they want to clear the air with person A, they want to work things out. I mean, 3 times they've told me that at least, let's just work things out. I mean, they're not asking that, hey, you fall in love with me again, or, they're not rushing in to say, marry me. Let's just at least fix the problem that happened, kind of a thing. They want healing to come back into this connection. They don't want to just end the chapter on a bad note. But heart of hearts, I think this person is wanting this partnership. They want to now have this equal give and take kind of a partnership, but they are very afraid that if they do try for another chance, they're going to be refused. Their person has got strong boundaries and may just refuse them, and that's the reason I think this person is lacking courage to come and, they are going through the dark night of the soul right now. They have the clarity, they want to talk. That's all they're asking right now. Can we just talk? Can we just talk it out? Can we just heal the situation? They are not very hopeful that they'll be chosen, but they don't want to end this chapter on a bad note. Okay, so tell me about the World card, Spirit. This is person A, single, independent, focusing on themselves, regaining their confidence, looking good, looking really, successful. They've ended this chapter. Turned their back to this connection from what I feel. Yeah, they've regained their power in a very, very big way. And yes, person A, I don't know who you are, Sagittarius or your person, you are going to be approached by somebody who's going to come into your life and bring excitement back in your life and be in your life for a very long time. I mean, person A is soon going to be coming into a union. If person B doesn't take that action, if they don't have the courage. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Sagittarius, love and light. Take care. Namaste.